Okay, so this is Cabaret of Chaos. It's by all of us.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. Let me Okay, so this is the plot. So basically our plot of it is basically it's going to be told from the villain's perspective. We're basically going to start off with a narrator, and the narrator is going to start off like telling all the stories, and we're going to get to a certain point in the stories where it's like, we'll show you scene ideas, but it's basically going to be like the villain's story goes wrong for them, but we're going to actually flip it to where it goes right for them. So it's going to be told like why they're not the villain, but they're just the victim. Okay, so basically some set piece ideas that we have is the apple, like from Snow White. We can have like we're planning to have like, since there's so many villains, we're planning to have a bunch of big set pieces from all of them. So like an apple, spinning wheel from Maleficent, a clock from Peter Pan, and then just like a big book with all the villains. And these are, we just did this today, guys, so it's very like small. But these are like, I don't know if we'd like do full out costumes like this, but it would be something like this, more modern.
Or like the main characters, we would have more like extravagant, like you could tell who the villain is.
Yeah.
And then for minor ones, it could be very simple, but still like come across as
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like the vibe. I really like the horns from Maleficent too, so I think that we should keep.
I have some Maleficent horns.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe I'll wear those tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so then some examples, like I was talking about Maleficent, she fell in love with King Stefan. So basically we're gonna tell, he like pushes her out and he's like, you're banished. But we're gonna tell, and like that's how she becomes a villain. But we're gonna like tell it how, from her point of view, and how like they loved each other so much to the point that he was like, everybody's telling me I can't do it, so that. And then we have Scar and how he fell in love with Mufasa's wife, and he became like this villain because of this. And yeah, stuff like that. And then lastly, what I was thinking on opening it is how we're gonna have all the villains like come in, and it's gonna be kind of like a support group where they come in and they all tell their stories. Like that's how we started off. So it's like,
Yes,
I don't know
so exactly like we were thinking, like we're going all the villains, like talking about like.
I'm Maleficent. Hi, Maleficent.
Yes, exactly like that. Yeah.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
And it doesn't only have to be like Disney villains. If you guys have any other recommendations, we're open to it. These are just the ones that like we found that we've specifically liked.
No, I liked
We were
Aaron
also
Burr.
thinking like,
Yeah,
how like
Burr
Glinda
and all
tells
that.
like the story and like for an alphabet
Yeah,
and like that. So like we're probably gonna do like Glinda and alphabet story also, and I mean other villains are welcome.
Okay. Moving on.
Okay, and then these are some other songs that we had, like Friends on the Other Side, Shiny, Once Upon a Dream, Love is an Open Door, Wicked, Evil Like Me. Many others, including we had Smooth Criminal, we had Bad Blood. I was thinking that we could do that for our group song. And somebody came up with the idea that, I don't know who it was, somebody came up with the idea that half of them are princesses and half of them are villains. So we like, baby, now we got bad blood. Yeah.
It's not like a battle. Yeah, so it's like the princesses are saying like one thing about the villains, like they were bad because of this, but then the villains come in and I'm like, no, that's not how it went down. You know what I mean?
There was a couple more. They're on a slide back, but we can go back to that later. But that's it.
Okay, yay. All right. So, all right.